What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that True Crime Talk live, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody on this beautiful Sunday. Hope y'all having an amazing day. All right, all right. So I got a couple current news events we're gonna touch on. Um, they've kind of made the rounds, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my due diligence and make the rounds with y'all. But the main reason I want to jump on the live today wasn't so much for the current events. I mean, we could have covered this on another live, but I just want to do an update, channel update, right? Much love, you guys. We are at 725 subscribers. We literally have up over 100 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. Much love, you guys. Thank you for sharing with your friends, sharing the videos, bringing the people in, getting the community bigger. I appreciate it greatly. Julie Dell, good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. So that was the biggest thing is I want to jump up here and just give love. I want to give a shout out because, and before I get into it, let me back up. Let me back up. Before I get into all the love and then we start covering some current events, can you guys do me a favor? Smash the like, smash that subscribe, please. I'd appreciate it greatly. When you guys share the lives, oh my God, dude, that's huge too. So smash the shares. Appreciate you guys. Who else we got in here? Congratulations. Joanne Kernan, thank you. It's good to see you. Thank you for the congratulations. But yeah, so I'm super stoked we're at 725, guys. Super stoked. I'm even more stoked because I get the analytics and it shows how many of you all are sharing the videos, sharing the lives. And that's huge. It's bringing more subscribers. It's growing the community. It's growing our community. And right now, I mean, we're only 725, and I feel like we got one of the best communities that I've been around, right? And I'm not being biased because it's my channel or whatnot, but I float around. I float around to all these different true crime communities, and I watch their chat. I watch how they operate, and I'm telling you, our community is top notch, absolutely top notch. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys because this would not be happening without you guys. You're here briefly, Sam. It's good to see you, Sam. Right on, briefly or not. Appreciate you stopping and saying hi. But yeah, guys, it's not just the subscribers that are going up. Our returning viewers daily are going up. Our watch hours are going up, which is another thing I wanted to say thank you on. There's so many of you guys, so many of you subscribers that are running my content on multiple devices every day to get our watch count up so we can get memberships opened up. And I don't even have words to describe that, how blessed that makes me feel that I have such a supportive community helping me out. I truly can't put it into words how much I appreciate you guys. And then as well too, I had never even thought about asking for donations for this channel to push this channel. I was willing to do the work on it. And since the subscribers literally forced me into accepting donations, we've had so many people donate to this channel, and I don't even know what to think about it, right? I don't even know what to say. But what I do know is I'm gonna give love every time it happens. Because like I said, without you guys bringing the people in, supporting the channel, growing the channel, it ain't gonna happen. Who else do we got in chat? We got some more people in chat. Let's see, what do we got? Donna Clark. Ma'am, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. But yeah, guys. So I want to give a shout out to the last person that has donated to the channel to grow the channel, to help with all the things that we pay for to keep the channel rolling. And that's Criminal Med. I appreciate you. Woke up this morning to a donation to the channel and a beautiful note. So I appreciate your patronage. Much love. And I hope you're having an awesome time on the field trip that you're on right now. She's going to look at the landmarks from the Murdaugh trial, you guys. She's going to the courthouse. Like, I'm super stoked to see those pictures, but a tad bit jealous. I'm not going to lie. A little jealous, guys. So yeah, but all in all, I wanted to jump on today primarily just to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the support, for the views, for sharing it, for not just sharing the video out, but like telling your other friends in the other true crime circles about this channel and bringing them over and introducing them. Because once you guys bring them over, literally they sub up and they're back. They stay. And if they don't make the lives, they're usually in the replay. And you know how it is. I always implore you guys, leave comments on the replay. I will engage with you guys. You guys know this. I don't think I've missed a comment yet. I don't know if I've missed a comment yet. It's a lot of work too, replying to everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it because it gives me a chance to see what everybody's thinking, shows me how engaged everybody is, and it just inspires me and gives me more drive to keep pushing this channel and pushing more content, create more content for you guys. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. If you guys can't tell, I appreciate you. Much love, everybody out there. And then Replay Gang, you catching this? I hope you're catching this, Replay Gang, because like I said, this is more so a channel update and just giving out love than the new stuff we're going to cover. We're going to cover things. We're going to cover a couple things. Come on, spit it out. It's Sunday, guys. It's late. My bad. But yeah, so we're going to cover this crazy incident out in Vegas, right, with these teenagers. I'm sure some of you have heard about it, right? The kids that hit the bicyclist. And then we're also going to cover this Bronx daycare situation that's, can we say the F word? The fentanyl, you know, that one prohibited substance that keeps killing people in the United States. Yeah, we're going to talk about that one too. So let me see who all I got. Let me make sure I got everybody in chat. All right. Looks like I caught up in chat. I got everybody. Double check my other chat because, dude, it's crazy. Sometimes my StreamYard chat, I'll miss stuff and I'll have to check my YouTube chat to actually see it. So, but anyways, we're caught up, guys. Let me go up and queue up this first video for us. And we'll get rolling on these current event news updates. But like usual, one in the chat, if you guys can hear this, one in the chat for me.
2 teens accused of murder after an alleged crime spree goes viral.
And trigger warning, because this is a jacked up situation.
Their first appearance in adult court. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy was there. Has more on this case along with never before heard details.
Denise and Brian, I've learned.
Thank you, Joanne. I see the one in chat. Thank you very much.
Jesus Ayala, the accused driver, appeared to show no remorse when he was taken into custody, even referring to the hit and run.
Oh, Criminal Med, there you are. I was just talking about your trip you're on. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the one in the chat.
Telling an officer he'll get a slap on the wrist since he's in the juvenile system. As we've reported, he has a lengthy criminal history there, but he's not in the juvenile system anymore.
Jesus Ayala appearing in adult court for the first time Thursday, facing 18 charges, including murder.
Court does find probable cause for your arrest.
I mean, he just looks like an upstanding young man, though. I mean, I can't even see how he would pull off something like this. He looks like a good kid or young man.
In this case,
his co-defendant, Jameer Keys, facing 3 charges, also including murder. The teens are accused of killing retired police chief Andy Probst, intentionally hitting him as he rode his bicycle in a designated bike lane.
Dude, what is happening to society? Like, seriously, who are raising these children? Like, nobody? That was a stupid question, right? Nobody really, right? Social media is raising these children, the streets. Like, I just don't even understand this. Like, how is this? How you gotta be to think this is funny? Like, what kind of world? I'm lost on it, guys. Let's just keep going.
Ayala, the accused driver. Keys, the accused passenger who recorded this video. Metro police say this was the 3rd hit and run during their crime spree on August 14th. They're accused of hitting another cyclist earlier that morning, a 72-year-old man who survived.
So let's go around just clipping old bicyclists. Like, that's just awesome. That sounds like a good time. Like, why can't you just go be regular degenerate children and like go drink and maybe bust a window or steal a bike or something? I don't know, dude. Like, you really got to drive around Grand Theft Auto style, just clipping people? I can't get with it, man. It just makes no sense to me. Those kids were in California. Hey, if those kids were here in Kern County, where we're at, yo, they wouldn't have fared so well. Pat Gaines, good to see you. Good to see you. What do we say? What do you say? Criminal Med. My theory was that's real. My theory was always working boys are happy boys. Work, school, and sports, or you have trouble. 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Criminal Med. Tashi, good to see you, Tashi. Good to see you, ma'am. Wow, 14 of you all on a Sunday night, huh? I'd be honest with you guys. I was playing around with that thumbnail. Did you guys like that thumbnail for this video, for this live? I was playing around. I was kind of proud of it. I felt like I did a good job on it. I mean, I could have added, some more stuff to it, but I just wanted to have like a plain, like starter format for the thumbnail, just for like these types of live streams where we're not covering any like deep dive particular subject like Idaho 4 or Delphi or anything like this. Like, I think I'm gonna use this thumbnail just when I want to just do a general pop-up live and give like some channel updates or maybe just some recent event updates, on the news like we're doing right now. Just, something a little bit more informal as a thumbnail. Something that I could just throw up there and I don't have to stress out about making a thumbnail every time I want to go live. Because you guys don't understand. Thumbnails are a big part of what brings in your traffic, right? Because YouTube could even suggest you, but if they're scrolling through your stuff and your thumbnails booty, they won't click on it. It is so stupid. So, like, I don't know if other content creators stress on it, but like, thumbnails are a pain in the butt. So I was playing around with that one. Wasn't really planning on doing a live. I kind of wanted to do a post for y'all just to keep in contact, but I got done with that thumbnail. And I was like, man, you know what? Let's go live, dude. There's a couple things we could pull up and talk about. There's a couple current events I haven't got to cover that I'd like to cover. And I was like, but really, dude, I just want to give love to everybody. Let everybody know I'm thinking about them. All the subscribers know I'm thinking about them today. You guys totally make my week, make my days. Like, you have no clue. Let me see who I'm missing on the chat real quick while I'm sitting here rambling on. Okay. We got Ruby Joy. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here on a Sunday night. Let's see who else we got. Who else we got sliding in? Hindsight's good to see you, man. Oh, Huntress, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. It's been chill for me. I got up, did a bunch of chores, did a bunch of running around, errands and whatnot. Yeah, then played around with the thumbnail, and now I'm here. Day went by quick, but it was pretty good. Let's see who else we got in here. Teresa M, good to see you. Good to see you. Wow, man, honestly, too. Like I said, I was finishing up that thumbnail, though. I was like, yeah, let's just shoot a live. I want to get on here and just, send everybody a message, even if people don't show up, for the live. And here we all are. I thought I was going to be talking to an empty room, to be honest. But I appreciate you guys. Well, let's go ahead and keep finishing up with this video. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit up here and blubber about how great my whole community is and how much I love you all.
8 News Now investigators confirming all 3 hit and runs are on video. Police say the teens also stole 4 cars that day. Ayala, 17 at the time, now 18. Keys.
Yo, so stealing 4 cars isn't good enough? 4 Grand Theft Autos, right? That's not good enough. You got to go ahead and steal cars and run people down. Like, they really literally feel like they literally act like they're in a game. Like, they're literally in the game Grand Theft Auto. Like Vegas, right? Grand Theft Auto Vegas. Crazy.
16 years old.
Do you believe these teens should remain in custody?
You know what I believe should happen to those teens? The damn families should get a hold of those teens and I'm just saying. I know it's not legal. It's not how the law works, but it should be.
What do you think is an appropriate bail amount for each of them?
Determination of whether somebody should remain in custody is based upon whether they're a flight risk or danger to the community.
I would say stealing 4 vehicles, going on a crime spree and running 2 people down and killing one of them. I think that constitutes as dangerous to society, to your community. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No bail.
I believe
Exactly.
Potentially both. They have certainly proved that they are dangerous.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson also explaining how his office will work to prosecute both teens for murder.
Well, under law in Nevada and most any other place, if you aid and abet, encourage, facilitate, or help in any way another person to commit a crime, you're equally guilty.
We've been digging.
Yo, man, no bail. Treat them both as adults. And then let the families get a hold of them a little bit. I'm just saying. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat. TV, did you see what? No, Huntress, I missed your new baby. You got a new baby? I know what type. You got a new fur baby, is what I'm. That's what you're talking about, right? You didn't adopt no kid, did you? No, I did not see. Did you post it to your community, that page or something, or Facebook or something? I totally didn't see it. I got to see it now. I want to know what you got. Yeah, they're both idiots. Both those kids are idiots. I say kids because they're young, but I mean, come on, they're young, pretty much young adults. So no excuses. All right, let's keep rolling, guys.
For more details and just learned more about the video investigators say they found on Ayala's cell phone, a similar scene showing the teens laughing as the engine accelerated to hit the first cyclist who survived. We've learned one of them is heard saying, "bump him" a few times. The teens are expected back in court on Tuesday. We'll be there. Back to you, Brian.
Yo, my Lord. I mean, that's what they were doing. They were like literally real life Grand Theft Auto. They were literally stealing cars and running people over. That's literally what you're doing. I mean, that's not the point of the game in Grand Theft Auto, but I mean, I ain't gonna kid you. It's hard not to do it when you get in that game, man. You just start jacking cars and running people over, running into stuff. But that's literally what they're doing. Grand Theft Auto Vegas style. Insane. You can't make this up. There needs to be harsher punishments, though. You know what I mean? Way harsher punishments on individuals like this. All right, guys, I have one more video pulled up on it. This is a little bit more recent update on this situation, though, that I could find. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't know if this would be too much more information than we just heard, but it was the most recent thing I could find on this situation, so I pulled it up for us. Let me see what you're saying in the chat before we keep rolling. Let's see. Enjoy. Okay, Huntress. Your husband felt bad about the dog Sunday. He surprised me Saturday morning with a puppy licking my face. Oh, dude, that's a good man right there. That's a good dude right there. Right on, man. That's awesome. Got a new puppy. I definitely want to see the picture. I'll be waiting on that picture for sure. So, Huntress, is that going to be the new channel mascot, the puppy? I'm telling you, man, you can't beat a cute puppy for a channel mascot. That's for sure. Oh, you just sent me a photo. Wait up, guys. Let me check this photo real quick, this puppy dog. Oh, is that a Queensland? Is that a healer? It looks like a little healer. I could be wrong, but it looks like a Queensland. It's cute. Heck yeah. Polly Waffle, good to see you. Sunny Days, good to see you. Dang, man, all kinds of people here on a Saturday night. I mean, Sunday night, my bad, apologize. Yeah, it's a Queensland. It's a cute. He's a blue. Oh, a blue. He's a blue German Shepherd. What? He looked like a healer, though, from the picture, but dang. Yo, what'd that cost? He's cute, though. I ain't playing. Is it a boy or girl? Is it a boy or girl? Boy or girl, what's the name? We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know, Miss Huntress. So it's a blue shepherd, and it is gorgeous. I'm jealous. I'm a little jealous. It's a boy? Right on. Well, looks like you got a new channel mascot. That should bring you some views. I'm just saying. I'd use it. I'm just saying I'd use it. But let's go ahead and wait, his name is Blue. He had nothing to do with it. It's funny, though. A lot of times moms don't have anything to do with the names. It's either the dad or the kids that name the animals. 9 times out of 10 for some reason. And the moms usually just go with it. But then when it comes to naming the kids, usually the moms, at least with my experience. There you go, Blue Crew. I like that, criminal man. Look at that. We already came up. You already got some mascot. That's perfect for the channel, I'm telling you. Let's see. Roger Lynn, good to see you, sir. It's been a couple lives since I've seen your name pop up. Always good to see you. Let me see what you're saying, though. Let me see what you said. No bail. Similar thing happened 2 blocks from my house on September 13th in Huntington Beach. 3 hit. I think Huntress was just asking about this, the LA one. So this is similar. 3 hit and runs by youngsters driving a car. One of my neighbors, Stephen Gonzalez, was 70, was killed. I'm sorry. Man, I'm sorry, Rogerland. That is sad. Dude, these kids, man, these kids are messed up. These new generations coming up are messed up. And dude, even my kids will even tell you they're messed up. Like my kids, and their generation, they'll straight up tell you, like, my generation's messed up, Dad. It's no good. Like, so many people are like so out of touch with reality. So many people don't like know common sense stuff. It's all bad. But it's like those damn kids were like literally living out a video game. Let's see what else y'all saying in chat. Oh yeah, Huntress. This is the kids in Vegas, but then Rogerland is saying that there's a similar incident that just happened that he's connected to, and that's just tragic, man. So much bad stuff happens every day. That's kind of why I'm gonna it's one of the things I want to do more so is not just do our usual dive, like our deep dive lives, basically where we're like covering, one specific thing. I think I'm gonna start mixing in these type of lives where we just come on live. I'll pull up a few different stories. We won't really deep dive and we'll just touch on them so we know a little bit of what's going on. Not everything about everything, but a little bit about everything that's going on. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. That way I could actually feel like a real news channel up here. You know what I mean? I don't like just covering like 2 or 3 things. It just drives me nuts. I have what you call true crime ADD. So it's like I can deep dive the hell out of something, but once I learn everything there is to learn about that, I'm like, I gotta go on to the next thing because I gotta know more. I gotta learn more. It's an issue. All right, let's see what else y'all talking about. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's a mad dissociation from life. Like, these children live in a whole false paradigm. Like, the reality is like this false paradigm where everything's like a movie or a video game. And like, there's no repercussions at the proper level with the parenting. So like, you're left for the state to have to deal with it every time these children do some crazy shit like this. Let's see. I think I'm caught up in chat. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get on to this next video. So like I said, this is the most recent video I could find for this Vegas situation. That's what I'm talking about, Huntress. That's what I'm talking about. Kindred spirits right there. Yeah, I'm an eye for an eye type of guy, and I'm a type that I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it type of guy. You know what I mean? Always best to be prepared in this world. All right, guys, let's get this video rolling. So we ain't here all night, even though I love hanging out with you all night. Don't get me wrong. One's in the chat if you guys can hear this, though. One's in the chat.
And joining us now is Tracy Walder, News Nation contributor and former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Natasha.
So, Tracy, what do you make of the teen saying on police body cam that he will get a slap on the wrist and be out in 30 days?
Well, first of all, I've watched this video countless times, and it is absolutely horrific and chilling. I think most likely Mr. Ayala's...
Why would you watch it multiple times? Isn't one good enough? I'm just saying, man. Why watch it multiple times? I can't watch stuff like that hardly once. Why are you going to watch it multiple times? That doesn't make sense to me. I think usually maybe once or twice max, get the real details down. But why are you watching it multiple times, lady? That's kind of weird.
Run-ins with law enforcement in the past have most likely been through the juvenile court system. However, I think in this case, and rightly so, the judge is going to try both of them as adults. This is murder and could potentially be premeditated murder, depending on what avenue they decide to go. And so I think Mr. Ayala
it could be premeditated. When your homeboy says, "Hey, go ahead and bump him in this vehicle that weighs thousands of pounds," and this dude on a bike. And then you bump the first dude and you went on to the second dude, and for real, the action was premeditated. It wasn't just like he was driving and it was like reflex. I just did it. No, your homeboy said, do it. You thought about it. You did it. Like that's premeditated. Premeditation doesn't have to be days, weeks, months before. It can literally be seconds before. As long as it was talked about, it was premeditated. It's a premeditated thought. Does that make sense? God, dude, these people. Who else we got? Did I just see Carson? I did. Carson, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. You see that cute ass puppy, Hunter Scott? Oh my Lord. I bet you want to play with that puppy. I bet you first thing Carson said was, can I babysit that puppy? Yo, criminal med, 100%. We have videos, people, proof of intent. In my opinion, 3 strikes and we should be testing missiles with them. I love it, criminal med. Yo, I love it. Oh, can I pet that dog? Yeah. Yo, it was so funny. We're watching the manhunt, right? I'm watching the manhunt on Carson's live, right? She's got JLR's manhunt going, and here comes, the canine officers and stuff. Literally, without hesitation, the first thing, Carson's, can I pet that dog on live? Like, I'm not even playing. Just like that. I was like, this girl and her animals. 100%. Yo. All right, guys, let's keep going.
I'm a juvenile at the time of this crime. I'm 17. All of my run-ins in the past have been with the juvenile court. Those are typically not lengthy sentences. And that's what he was thinking he was going to get here. But he is extremely wrong in this case.
And let's talk about the chilling video that the suspect recorded. How significant is it to hear what happened in the moments before impact? The suspect's laughing, talking about bumping him.
So in my opinion, obviously I'm not an attorney.
Bro, them just playing the video on a loop cycle as they're talking, like just seeing it, they're not even showing the impact, but that's giving me anxiety just watching that. Like, why would you watch that over and over?
But this video is going to be looked at really like a confession because you have their own words, you have their own thoughts, you have them basically methodically going through and telling whatever viewers they are planning to promote this to that this is what they are going to do. And really, this stops short of actually being a face-to-face confession. So the video in this case is going to be incredibly damning because they can put the video, they can put the phones, they can put the voices in both Mr. Ayala and Mr. Key's hands.
As you mentioned, the driver is 18 now. He was 17 at the time of the alleged crime. 2 questions here. Do you think first or second degree murder is on the table?
I just don't, man, I know laws are laws, this, that, and the third, but I believe both of those idiots shouldn't get bail and they should both be tried as adults. I don't care. I don't care. They should be tried that way and treated that way.
Here, and if they are found guilty, what is a likely sentence you think they're looking at?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in short, first or second degree murder is definitely on the table here. It may be second degree. I'm really unsure in terms of what they're going to look at. Really, it's going to be about premeditation.
Real quick, fair, you stop real quick. I know criminal med, that poor man had no idea it was coming. And I'm sure the other bicyclists they hit is the same situation. Probably had no clue that these idiots were coming for him. Like, that's the worst. What else you guys saying in chat? Oh, Carson, I'm telling you, I went live because I was missing everybody. I was like, I really don't have like a good deep dive to do. There's nothing really new to be talking about because you guys know me. I can't sit there and just go over the same crap over and over. I can't do that. It just, the true crime ADD won't allow it. But after working on that thumbnail, Carson, I was like, man, I miss everybody. I want to give everybody a shout out, love for all the support I've been getting. Let's just go live. Talk about a couple current events or something. And I'll blabber to everybody about how much I love them. That way we can all talk and stuff. So I feel you on that. It's crazy, right? Yo, man, I got friends, like real life friends that I don't even miss that much. But like, I miss you all after 24 hours of not seeing you all in chat or talking to you in a live somewhere. I start missing you all. Love, family, bro.
They steal those vehicles with the intent to hunt and kill someone. I don't believe they were purposely targeting Mr. Popes, but I do think that they intended to hurt someone that day. Whether that's going to translate to murder, I don't know. Now, if they go, with first or second degree, death penalty is not going to probably be on the table in this case. I'm unsure of what Nevada law is off the top of my head. They're most likely not going to get that because they were juveniles at the time of the crime, but they could be looking at life in prison.
They deserve life in prison, minimum. Forget it. You already look at the two. Look at the two and what they did, the crimes they committed, on top of the unaliving, right? Guaranteed. I shouldn't say guarantee, right? Shouldn't say guarantee, but I have a very strong feeling statistics will tell us that both these individuals will continue a life of absolute idiocy and continue to commit these crimes. So life in prison, or, the other 6 foot under option. I'm just saying. I know it's not legal, but it is what it is. I know people are like, oh my God, I can't believe true crime content creators sitting up there saying like they should do this and that. Man, I don't care. I don't care. What else you guys saying in the chat? Let me see. I don't know where Bees is. Bees has not popped up yet. I'm worried. Bees has been pretty consistent over here. I mean, everywhere really that I kick it. Let's see what else. Yes, I do. Tasha, I love all you guys. Seriously. I don't joke. I ain't playing with that, man. This community rocks. I've hung out with you guys for so many hours, not just here, but like in other lives. Like I feel like I know some of y'all pretty well, even though I don't. It's weird. I can't explain it. I know, wasted time. That's what I'm saying. That's what I didn't even read that when I was making those statements, Criminal Med. hadn't even read what you wrote, but literally anytime you write something, it's usually something I'm thinking. And when I go to say something, I'll look and you've written something that's pretty damn similar. Right, Donald Clark? Man, it's so crazy how close you get to people. You get to know people on here. Definitely throw the keys away. Oh, Criminal Med, why you spitting all this straight fire? You're cooking right now. Oh, thank you, Dumpling. Thank you. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. I agree with you right there, Rosalind. Right there. Most definitely. Let's see what else I'm missing. Josephine Rock, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I can start the show now. You're here. I like it. Let's see what else y'all saying. All right, I'm caught up. Let's keep going. Let's finish up this video real quick here.
Or life with the possibility of parole.
And Tracy, one more question for you. Is there any scenario in which the parents of the suspects could face any charges?
That's an interesting question, Natasha. My guess is going to be no. We see that usually in cases where kids or underage individuals have utilized parents' guns and those haven't been stored properly. So my guess is that the parents will not be looking at charges in this case.
Tracy Walder, appreciate the context and time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to News Nation.
You're welcome. I appreciate you, News Nation. All right, guys, let me cue up the next video. But before we jump into that, let me see what y'all are saying in chat. Let me see. Yo, honestly, Huntress, you already know I already have a troll, right? We already know I have a troll or two that hates on me, but man, if they make videos you know what it is, honestly, Huntress? I'm pretty convinced that I haven't been clipped yet because they're too scared to clip me. Not because of like legal repercussions, which they should be worried about that, because I have some serious legal friends. So I wouldn't really do that. But I think they're scared to clip me because what's going to happen is they're going to clip me. And then all their people are going to see it. And then all their people are going to come over and look at my content. And they're going to be like, what? They're going to be like, what? This dude has good content. He's got a great community. And they're going to lose subscribers. So I think that's why I haven't been clipped yet. That really, I don't say nothing too crazy. Carson's making some coffee. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Yep, 100%, Pat. Them bad kids. Who wants to take a bet on if TPP will turn red this live or not? Oh, I was doing so good. Why'd you have to say that, Huntress? Yo, did I tell you guys what my idea is? Once I started actually, once I put out some merch, is I'm gonna send a color card, a red color chart card, so that you guys can all see how red you can get me on the screen every live. It'll be like a game for y'all, for my members. I'm sure y'all have fun with that. Oh, that's so true, Criminal Man. Oh, I love my community. You guys are fire. 100%. If you have a case you want me to cover, let me know. I'll cover it. Ask Jim B. I'm quick with it. She asked me to cover a case. Less than 24 hours, I had one up. And I felt like I did a good job on it. I didn't even know about it. But in 24 hours, I got that. I was on it. Yeah, well, I don't got no black belt. It's a blue belt. It's a blue belt. But jiu-jitsu blue belt is serious. I don't think that's why they're scared, though. I don't think they want that smoke. Oh, my God. You guys got my mom started. Don't do that. Mom, don't start. Let's be chill tonight. Let's be chill. Bees ain't here. Let's be chill. I'm popular, Private Troll. I must be popular then. I got one. He just ain't doing a good enough job because there's nobody who I haven't told the name of the troll knows who it is. So he's not doing a very good job. He needs to troll a little bit harder. But I'll tell you straight up, I think I already told the story, but for anybody that hasn't been here to hear the story, I got sick with the vid, right? Right as the manhunt was kicking off, like right as it was kicking off, right? And first day into being like sick, bedridden sick, this troll starts bashing me on his channel. I can't even defend myself, right? But it's funny because his posts that he made bashing me, right after he made it, I got like 6 or 7 new subscribers. So I was like, you idiot. You straight up wanted them to come hate on me. They came over and decided they liked me and stayed. You dumbass. It's so funny. Oh, you and Carson got clipped last night? For what? How'd you get clipped? I watched most of last night. I don't understand what they could have clipped you on. If I'm not being all right, I'm doing something right because I'm being trolled. What else you guys saying? What are the watch minutes at? We need another. Okay, it's gonna take another 24 hours because I've noticed it only updates my watch hours every 48 hours, right? So it's taking every 2 days before I get the updates. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but literally, I'm only getting those updates every 2 days. So right now, it's saying that we need 1,400 watch hours, but I got a feeling it's less than that because I haven't got the update, in 24 hours. So it's getting there. I appreciate you, Miss Darcy, because I know you're one of the ones that's like putting me on multiple devices and playing. I really appreciate that. Let's see. What else you guys saying? Frank Sinatra is the OG Blue Eyes for sure. That's why that's so funny. Criminal Man, it's so funny that you brought up that name because that's literally who I think about when people call me that is Frank Sinatra. Because your boy is very educated on Vegas and the mafia. I got more stories on that too. My mom probably won't want me to tell, but I got some more stories on that too. Some interesting stories. Let's see what else you're on. Yeah, I'm telling you, a red chart. It'll be sweet. It'll be sweet. And what's going to happen, Huntress, is I'll send that red chart to you, right? Every shipment, I'll send out a red chart. And progressively over time, it's going to get harder for you all to turn me red because, yeah, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting less flustered, and I'm just getting more seasoned. Yeah. Everybody starts off new at first, not used to it. A little flustered when people start making fun of them, like their mom in chat and all the women coming after them. But, it's going to get harder. That's what I'm saying. The anxiety I'm getting before a live is becoming less and less. Yeah, so it's going to be hard. The game's going to get harder, but I'm going to send that chart out. Bet. I was already looking for him, actually. I was already looking for a red color chart. All right, what else are you guys saying? Let's see. Oh, you know it. I was a cute kid. Let's see. You always thought my eyes were green? For real? They're blue. They're blue, Tashi. Oh, Huntress. I love Huntress. I swear, dude. I'm pretty sure me and Huntress have to be related somehow. She's got to be like my long lost sister or something, because she be saying the stuff that I be thinking. And then when she says it, I was like, damn, why did I let her say it first? You guys are funny in chat tonight. I love it. I still got the ringlets, Mom. I still got them. All right. I think I'm catching up in chat. Let's see. Y'all are with it tonight. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm caught up in chat. So let's go ahead and get into this one, right? Trigger warning, 100%. Oh, and I'm still saying it. Huntress, I'm not playing. That was funny. That was pretty hilarious, but they're blue. I don't know if y'all can see them. You see them? Blue eyes, Tashi. I'm not green or brown, all right? It's not. The way I do my hair makes it look like a mullet, but I still got the long hair on the sides. I almost did the mullet right before. I was a year and a half ahead of the mullet. I told my kids, I think I'm gonna get a mullet, and they're like, no. I was like, it's gonna be popular. I can already tell. And like a year later, like everybody had it, so then I didn't get it. I just kept letting the hair grow. But it's because I can't follow trends. I just can't do it. I'm against it. There's a rebel part of me that can't do it. I'll jump on it before it's a trend, and then once it's a trend, I'm off. Like I can't do it. So as soon as mullets go back out of style, I'll probably get one, and then my hair will be really. I mean, it'll party in the back. You know what I mean? Oh, your son's got a mullet? No, I love mullets for little boys. I think mullets on little boys look freaking dope as hell. No, Darcy said no mullet. No mullet. Tasha, you got them blue eyes too? So you know the power of the blue eyes. You must wield the power responsibly. Silent J, I've got a man in chat. Bro, right on. Thank you for being here. And Mr. Michigan left me like freaking 3 or 4 lives ago. He was showing up and like he was my masculine backup, and I lost him. Bees either ran him off or I don't know what happened, but I ain't seen him. Right on. All right, guys. I'm caught up in chat. Let's go ahead and hey, you ain't the only one, Tay. Like I said, the blue eyes, they got that power. I'm just saying. You know who I'm surprised isn't over here? And it's probably just because she doesn't realize that it's, Joshy's here. I think we know who. Oh, Mr. Michigan taking a break from the YouTubes. Man, after the Cavalcante manhunt, I don't blame him. Oh, there he is. What? Mr. Michigan, good to see you, my friend. I got 2 guys in chat. Guys, it's good to see you. Not nothing against my ladies, but I've been the only dude here for like, I don't know how many lives. And every once in a while, Roger will pop in. Every once in a while, Hawkeye will pop in. But for the most part, there's no active guys in chat unless I'm talking about like Idaho 4. And then Roger Lynn pops up. But damn, it's good to have some dudes up in here. They coming after me, guys. Last couple, I'm not even playing, man. The last 2-3 live streams, dude, chat's jacked my live stream. I'm not even playing. They straight up be jacking my live stream. Oh, yo, Huntress is already going in. Huntress is already going in on you. Oh man, I love you guys in chat. You guys rock, man. It's always good times in here. Okay, so we're not sidetracked much longer. Let's go ahead and get into this next one. We got 2 videos on this next case that's, yeah, it's bad though. So trigger warning, and both on emotions, both, you know, it's upsetting, but be prepared to be pissed off because that's exactly who I was talking about. Tashi, that's who I was talking about. I was surprised. Anywhere Silent J rolls, I'm not even playing. The moment I see Silent J's name pop up in a live chat, Joyce is right there. Boom. I was like, dang. So I was, the moment Silent J said hi in chat, I was like, where's she at? She gonna pop up? We said Mr. Michigan's name a couple times. He popped up. But all right, guys, let's get into it. This one, though, it's the 3-name summons. Yeah, it's so funny. It helps, too, that a lot of us kind of have connections outside of the YouTube, right, where we can kind of send out the smoke signal for everybody. Yo, Mr. Michigan. Yeah, did you go see Cousin Eddie? She'll be here in a few. Yep. She hears that name, Joshy. That's it. She's showing up. Oh man, you missed Cousin Eddie, Mr. Michigan. Damn. We were talking Murdoch yesterday, I think it was, and they pulled up a video of Cousin Eddie, and I was telling you, man, for the movies, any Murdoch movies or series, they just might as well have him fill the role as himself, because I don't think you could cast another character like that. Cousin Eddie literally is a character out of a movie. He's literally a character out of the movie. I'm convinced of it. This whole thing might be a scripted movie down there, because that dude is central casting, 100%. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. You've been kind of following this case, Pat? All right, so you'll probably know a little bit more than me. I've just covered as far as seeing the headlines and reading the headlines a little bit, but I haven't deep dived this case at all. So these 2 videos we're going to watch on this case kind of is going to catch me up and catch anybody else up that hasn't. You guys all might know more than me on this case at this point, honestly. It was just something I wanted to cover on this live, just to give us a little something to talk about. Give us a reason to be here, you know what I mean? Shit, for the most part, though, it looks like most of y'all don't even need a reason to show up. Y'all just want to show up and talk, which I love. I love it. It's kind of like, you think about doing a live, it's almost like Field of Dreams, right? You build it, they'll come. You air it, you live stream it, they'll show up. That's what it feels like lately. Let's see if I miss anything in chat. Oh, Mr. Michigan, man, I haven't been taking any days off. I don't think I took any days off. I've been rolling, right? And this chat, our community it's awesome, man. It's just getting better and better every live. The conversations are getting better every live. Like, really good debate, healthy debate. And so you got a really good balance of healthy debate on the cases and trials. And then the other part is like just straight up comedy in chat. The chat's been lit. It's so funny. Sometimes borderline inappropriate, but hey, we all adults here. I think, but yeah, it's been awesome. What else y'all saying? Hey, I agree with you. I mean, like I said, I think I'm gonna as soon as this channel hits the monetization mark, we open up memberships and I figure things out. I'm debating on whether on doing another channel and covering things like this that aren't specifically true crime. But we'll see. Because 2 channels is a lot of work, and my focus is this right here. But man, I really can get into topics talking about stuff like that, Josephine. I'm very opinionated when it comes to economics, politics, geopolitics, stuff like that. I know a lot of people in the true crime genre don't like to hear it, so I don't really like to bring it up too much. Even though I could show you direct correlations between like politics and social stuff and crimes. Like I could literally show you breakdowns on it. But most people ain't with it, so I just try to keep it true crime over here. Let me see what else y'all saying. No, and like I mean that whole thing falls within the border thing. And then, obviously China's sending it over here. I'm gonna get flagged for that, right? Let me see what else y'all saying. I'm serious. I love this. I love this group. I was missing everybody all day today. I was like getting the errands done, chores done, this and that, workout. And I'm sitting there listening to other, documentaries, podcasts, news things, whatever, constantly consuming content. But I was like constantly looking to see if somebody was live from our circle of content creators. I was like, is anybody live? Nobody was live all day. It was driving me insane. That was another reason too. At the end of that thumbnail, I was like, man, I got a fresh, hot thumbnail. Might as well go live. Let's do it. Let me see what else y'all saying. Let me catch up in chat real quick. Countries of Mr. Michigan. Y'all so funny. I love it. Everybody's got like their couple of people they like to bicker with and pick at. It's hilarious. That's true, Josephine. All right, guys, I think I'm caught up. But yeah, so all in all, with the side conversation, and it's not so much a side conversation because what you guys are talking about with the border and the substance, the controlled substance, and China, right? I mean, that's all linked to this case. That's literally linked to this case. It's frustrating for me because I feel like there are a lot of cases and trials that we cover where it's like we cover it on this true crime angle, but we don't go any deeper than just that. We don't really go to in why these situations happen. Man, and I don't know. It's hard for me to not get into the politics and economics and how it affects everything in our society and our cultures and everything. All right, what else y'all saying? What else you saying? Yo, Mr. Michigan, too busy in his whip to be hanging out with those YouTubers. Yo, that's legit right there. You're a good man, Mr. Michigan. Smart man, too, when you recognize that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this case, though. Let's jump into the case. This is that daycare owner in the Bronx who has been tied into a fentanyl ring because of a 1-year-old's death. So, trigger warning on this video. Trigger warning. And let's get into it. You've been warned, though. Trigger warning.
Welcome back here on.
One's in the chat if you can hear it, though. One's in chat if you can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Live now from Fox, the time 10:42 on the East Coast, and it is 7:42 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here to bring you all of your top stories.
Bro, I'm sorry. Before we get into it, I just gotta laugh a little bit because it's about to get serious. That was so funny. Huntress, look at Mr. Michigan. He does have feelings. Mr. Michigan. I had to say that. She was sitting right next to me. Bro, you're so funny, bro. All right. I see the ones in chat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.
news from across the
Let's
country
keep rolling.
and across the world. I want to get to a story that we have been following very closely here, the latest on the investigation into the death of a 1-year-old boy at a Bronx daycare. The NYPD saying the owners of the daycare center were hiding bags of fentanyl beneath a trap door in the children's play area. There is...
What the fuck? Guys, so like I said, I didn't really touch this at all. I just seen the headlines. I didn't read anything. I just saw the headline when this thing started popping off. So I didn't know the details of this. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? They are hiding the dope in the trap door where the kids were? Yo, give her a hot shot. Her and her partner or whoever else is running this situation, yo, they're demons. They're demons. One, you're messing around with a substance that is annihilating Americans. We have like a epidemic, legitimate epidemic. It is drive through my city and it's apparent. There's homeless on every damn corner. It's insane. And this is part of it. It's mental health and this drugs, man. And it's a vicious cycle because if you got mental health issues and you on the drugs, bro, you're going to stay mentally unhealthy and on the drugs. It's a damn cycle. So people like this, they're selling this stuff that are poisoning America. Oh, I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it. Yo, I'm all for adults making their own decisions, party how you want to party and stuff. But with this substance right here and the way that it's coming into America, I ain't with it. And any Americans that are pushing it, you ain't American. You don't even deserve to breathe, bro. I said it. I said what I said. I said what I said. Come for me. Clip that shit. I don't care. That's how I feel about this one, guys. I apologize. Apologize, man. You start mixing babies and drugs, man. You walking on the wrong side of my ass. That's for sure. Okay, apologize, guys. Let me see what you're saying in the chat real quick. Let me see. "21 years married, 24 together." Hell yeah, Mr. Michigan. That's awesome. Yeah, that's right, Roger Lynn. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. What else y'all saying? Let me catch up in chat. I know I went on a rant. I apologize. You know how I be. I get a little emotional. Get off in the weeds, a little four-wheel drive. Let's see. They didn't. Oh, don't tell me that. We haven't even gotten the video yet, and you're telling me that? Well, I guess it's probably best that you told me that so I can prepare myself for it. Let me see what else y'all saying. I know it looks like I got a lot of damn American patriots in this chat. I appreciate it. Bees, I just saw you. Welcome, Bees. We was missing you. We were wondering where you was at. You out there hovering around the beehive, checking things out? What the hell? It was in it. That's crazy. That's so crazy that we're at that point where you got to do that, Miss Donna. I was literally thinking about that today. No, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. We were talking about first aid. I think it was me and my cousin were talking about first aid and stuff, right? And I was just thinking about, like, it's crazy how a first aid kit from the 1970s, 1980s, what you would have in a first aid kit, to compared to what you'd have in a first aid kit now in 2023. And I was like, damn, you didn't have nothing like Narcan in a first aid kit in 1970, 1980, 1990. Like, Narcan kits are a part of our freaking emergency kits now. That's insane. That's the world we're living in. It's disgusting. Truth Seeker, good to see you. I just caught you. I'm making my way back down chat. Good to have you here. Trying to catch up, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. You just did this case, Truth Seeker? All right, well, this is the first time I'm covering it. So, yeah, that's why I'm a little heated. I don't like stuff like this. All right. That's crazy. Are you serious? Thank you, Criminal Med. All right, guys, I'm trying to make my way trying to catch back up in chat. Y'all are lit in there tonight. Yeah, True Seeker. I didn't cover it when it first started happening because, I mean, there's so much other stuff I've been covering. So today we're touching on it. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm caught up. Let's continue with this video so I can continue getting irritated and mad.
So much to this story here, with new information basically coming out on a daily basis. I do want to bring in Lisa Evers with our Fox 5 New York team. She has been covering this and joins us now to talk more about those very disturbing details. Lisa, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, Josh. What a story this is. And I can't overstate just how upset people are about it, especially parents who have to rely on these daycare centers throughout the city so that they can go to work.
That right there, guys. So what I just told you, when you just heard me rant about this epidemic and what's happening in our country and my city in particular, it is literally that bad right there. What Miss Donna just put. That's where we're from. And that's literally how bad it is. I'm not playing with you guys at all. We literally have homeless encampments everywhere. It is insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, I'm a grown-ass man who's physically proficient in handling himself, and there's many places in this city I don't feel comfortable unarmed going. 100%. Like, our streets are horrible, and it's this crap. Yeah, no, it's crazy, Huntress. And I might do that, guys. I might do that sometime. I might get out like some of my old GoPros I was using to do my fishing content with, and maybe I'll do that. I'll set up one of my my camera mounts on the car, and I'll get you guys. Maybe I'll do that. I'll cruise through and do some footage of Bakersfield and show you what I'm talking about with this situation. This case is touching on a much bigger thing. And I think some of you guys, where you guys live, you don't probably understand how bad it is. How bad it is in some of our American cities. It is insane. Let's see. Am I caught up? All right, let's continue on this video though, guys.
And they can support their families. And just to give people an idea of the physical layout of it, this was a daycare center. When we think of that, we think of, shiny linoleum or tile floors, kids objects on the walls, paintings, pictures, that type of thing. This was a daycare center inside an apartment building, which is not that unusual in New York City because of the shortage of space. It also makes it very convenient for parents in the neighborhood to drop their kid off on their way to work. So this is where all of this transpired. And I mentioned that to give people an idea of just how close the kids were to these drugs and to what was going on there. So a lot of developments this week, and let's just take a look at the package that I did.
Yes, Bees. I was thinking about you, Bees. Inside joke.
The NYPD and her tenant, 41-year-old Carlisto Acevedo Brito, was also arrested on murder and other charges in connection with the fatal fentanyl overdose.
That's what I was saying, Mr. Michigan. I'm not saying you all, some people in chat might not live in areas like this. Some people might live in a town where the homeless population is just a couple people. But like where I live, it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. You come out of my suburban, like my little suburbs, my little area, and it's half a mile. And you start having encampments. And I don't think people understand when I say encampments. I'm talking about literally any open space of sidewalk that they can build a makeshift shelter on, anywhere in the corner, anywhere. They will build shelters right behind businesses, against trash cans. It's insane. It's so crazy. But you're right. It's a mental health issue and drugs, and it's a cycle, and they just stay on it. We're in trouble, man. This country is in trouble. Oh, criminal med. I know. I don't like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But God, man, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest with you. It's scary, man. The world I grew up, like, you didn't have to worry about that stuff. Like, you had like rumors of something being slipped into candies and things back when I was a kid, but nobody I knew ever actually had anything in their candy. But now, dude, they be handing out kids like literal drugs that look like candy. It's insane. Not just laced stuff, accidentally laced stuff, but like stuff that's legitimately drugs. Like kids getting handed, pills that look like candy. They ain't candy. Rogerland, you know what's up, man. You know damn well. Skid Row, all that. Bakersfield's the same way. That's where I'm at. Bakersfield, California. Dox myself. I don't care. Come for me. But it's bad here. It's so bad here. What else y'all saying in chat? That's true. Some of them do just sleep out in the open. This KSP's is the Bronx daycare owner that is also a fentanyl dealer where the little baby died. That's what this case is. We're just touching on it. I'm just getting into it. It's the first time covering it. Let's see. All right, I'm caught up, guys. Let's continue on this video.
Dose of 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici and the poisoning of 3 other children at a Bronx daycare center on Friday. Now it's a...
Yo, Truth Seeker, I know. But back, I'm not sure how old you are. I'm 40. So back in my day, yeah, those were the two big things people are doing. Those are still around. It's just now they got the fentanyl in them. Both of them. Both of them have had cases where they have it in them. Yo, it's Wind. Wind and Wind Designs. Good to see you, man. Same thing, True Seeker. This one's got me heated too. This is a bad one. Seems like I say that a lot on this channel, though. And it's a bad one, unfortunately.
Federal case with both men.
Ty, good to see. Did I see you, Ty? Did I say hi, Ty? Well, hi, anyways. Even if I did say hi already. Good to see you.
Mendez and Brito facing maximum penalty charges. Prosecutors say Mendez allegedly called a third alleged co-conspirator, believed to be her husband, before calling 911 on Friday for the poisoned children. He ran out of the daycare with 2 shopping bags filled.
Yo, Criminal Med, right? When Maui Wowie was actually from Maui. You're talking about time before me, even. I know my history on it all. Trust. I know the history of it all. But that's even before me. Real Maui Wowie, like old school Maui Wowie. Legit. I try to touch on as many cases as possible, True Seeker. I really do. I try my best. But I definitely look for the ones that really, really need to be talked about. And I didn't realize the details on this one, or else I probably would have been on it sooner. This one's bad, though. I can understand why you're upset about it. Okay, I did tell you. I just want to make sure. Let's see. What else y'all saying? Let's see. They took a kilo and a pill presser? What? That's insane. So they were probably using that. They're probably using fentanyl to cut pills. They're probably using it, mixing and making Molly or ecstasy or something like that. More than likely, if they got that. Damn. All right, let's keep rolling.
filled with fentanyl kilos, says Southern District U.S. Attorney Damian Williams.
We allege that the defendants poisoned 4 babies and killed one of them because they were running a drug operation from a daycare center.
They poisoned 4 of them? There was 4 babies then? What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, these people definitely. Let's just get them out of here. Let's just get them out of here. Dead ass. They 4 babies. They poisoned 4 babies with that shit and killed one. What the hell? These people, dude, life, death penalty, screw life. We should have. Oh.
Armed with a search warrant, NYPD detectives and DEA agents made a startling discovery.
There, we discovered a kilogram of fentanyl in an area that was used.
Holy shit, do you guys realize how much a kilo of fentanyl is? Do you realize what a kilo of fentanyl could do? That's insane. You had a kilo in a presser in the same area you were taking care of babies. What the?
To give the children naps. It was laid underneath a mat where the children had been sleeping earlier.
DEA agents were among the first responders to the Divino Niño Daycare Center, which was actually inside Mendez's apartment. Authorities say they also found 3 kilo presses in the place.
Fentanyl is a killer. Fentanyl.
They had 3 presses. They were moving weight. This was a big operation. This is a big operation. You don't have pressers unless you're moving weight. Like, you just don't. Like, this was a serious situation, serious operation, and they were doing it in a daycare. Definitely. Don't care. Get them out. Done.
Crept into our illicit drug supply like a cancer, slowly and deceptively, and is now in everything and everywhere, killing victims instantly and indiscriminately.
Fentanyl is extremely dangerous, and when inhaled or touched and put into the mouth, can cause someone to stop breathing. It's even more of a threat to small children.
It's a sedative, which makes you, sleepier, and, at higher doses can lose unconsciousness. But it also can affect your respiratory system.
It literally shuts you down. It literally shuts everything down. And this shit is so strong. So damn strong. So it's like, if the people that are using it to cut other things don't mix it properly, you're done. You're done. Or if you're a H addict and you go to use this to get, because price, availability, and you misjudge your dose and you try to dose yourself like you would on the other stuff you're used to, done. You're freaking done. And if somebody's not there with the Narcan, it's over. Game over. Game over. But these people literally have this dangerous ass substance around a bunch of babies. Like, seriously, I don't care. People like that don't deserve to be walking this planet. Like, done. Let's see what else you guys are saying in chat. Let's see what you all are saying. Well, win to win, I think you'll be all right. The doctors know what they're doing, and they have all the proper stuff on hand in case something goes wrong. So you'll be fine. Win. It's for all these addicts, recreational or not. Like, it's all bad. Her husband's still on the loose. Yeah, screw that guy. I hope somebody else catches up to him and not law enforcement, if you get what I'm saying.
Now, what was so disturbing, another disturbing factor in this story that emerged, was that the fentanyl was so close to where the children were that there was fentanyl stored underneath the nap mats, the little mats that they put on the floor when the kids take their little breaks. And that the doctor said that children that age, and we're talking about kids, babies, 8 months old to 2 years old, they're always putting their hands in their mouth. So if they
Yeah.
touched it, literally even for a couple of seconds, and put that in their mouth, they could have been putting themselves at risk, which is in fact what we saw happen. So now one of the other disturbing factors that the federal prosecutors brought out in their case and in their indictment, they said that the daycare owner, before she called 911, Josh, this is as kids are basically passing out in front of her. Before she called 911, she called her husband 3 times to warn him to come and get the other bricks, the kilos of fentanyl that were in the apartment this whole time before the cops could get there.
Dude, fucking for real? Are you serious right now? This is bad, man. How did I should have been covering this when I first started popping off. This is a bad one. Yeah. Build the wall, please. Please. Stop letting this Chinese fentanyl through our borders, please. Freaking insane. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Oh. Yo, that's weird. Nobody's in here and I just heard something move. Yo, that's strange, man. That's so strange. Everybody's in bed. Nobody's moving in the house. And it just sounded like somebody walked out here, but there's nobody out here with me. What the hell? Yo, something happens to me on this live, it's going to be a lit one, that's for sure. Let me see what you were saying, though. I used to be on pain meds, and they were killing me. So many surgeries, then the migraines had me like a walking zombie. I've been off them for a few years now, quit cold turkey, and never looked back. Yo, that's awesome, Mr. Michigan, that you were able to do that because, dude, people don't understand. There's a lot of these addicts that's how they start off. They aren't necessarily people that were like in the party scene and all that, and then they tried this and they got hooked on that. A lot of times it's people in that situation where surgeries or injuries or whatever it may be, you get put on those pills, man, and it can create addiction so fast, so freaking fast. I mean, fast. People have no clue. The over-the-counter stuff, man, so fast. I shouldn't say over the prescribed stuff. You be addicted so fast. People have no clue. All right, let's see what else y'all are saying. Yeah, I love it when you give your advice, criminal med. It's nice to have somebody that's got medical knowledge in here. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Yeah, right there. Right there, Rogerland. I had a very minor surgery on my shoulder about a week ago, and to put me under, they gave me something like 0.00001 grams of fentanyl, which knocked me out. The shit is strong, man. It's no joke. It is insane. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not playing. I haven't experienced any weird stuff in this house, but my cousin's house is 2 houses down, right? She rents it from my grandpa, and they got some weird stuff. These are older houses in this area that I live in. And I know that house I've experienced some weird stuff in. I've never experienced any weird stuff in this house. And I know this house really well. And usually I'm listening for grandma too to like come to the door in case she needs help with something, right? So I'm always hearing for something to the left. And dead ass, it sounded like somebody had walked out here and was walking like towards me, and then nothing. I got goosebumps. I'm not playing, guys. It's freaking, it's like that. I don't know what's going on. No, I haven't lost anybody that I know of any recently. You're in recovery? Proud of you. That is no joke. Yeah, you're funny, Huntress. Oh, surgery. Okay, got you. Surgery recovery. I saw it too, Donna. I was there for that live when that popped off, when in front of Quentin's house. I saw that baby ghost. Live action. I was tripping too. It was you, Bees. You were in my window. Yo, that's no joke. It will. Quick too, right, Mr. Michigan? You go from like needing it for the pain to like thinking you need it really quick. Really, really quick. Most of those painkillers, those opiates and stuff are like that. They get you so quick. There you go too, right? So damn strong, had wind laughing while they're cutting on her. It's so crazy. She might have been buzzing on my window, Donna. That might have been it. It didn't sound like a bee, but you know, who knows? Yep. Yeah. No, like it's, man, so many of you are smart. Definitely don't take those things unless you have to, and only take them if you have to. All right, all right. I'm trying to catch up in chat, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Let me see what else y'all saying. You know. Right? That's how strong it is. I agree with that. I agree with that, because at that point, when you in hospice at the end, man, they're giving you stuff for like, I mean, stuff to keep your anxiety down, to keep you fucking just mellow. Yo, I would assume, yeah, that should be in the mix too. That's how strong it is. All right. That's how you got started with surgery and wrong friends. Like, then you know what I'm talking about. You could verify for that. A lot of people start off that way. It gets a lot of people that way. Did I have a different name back then? Man, I don't know what I said that you responded with that, Tashi. Did I have a different name back then? What, on the channel? No, the channel's always been the same. I don't know. I might be confused on what you was asking, though. I'm like trying to play catch up on the chat. There's a lot of people that need the help and don't want it. Silent J. Yep, happens fast. Proud of you on the drinking too, man. I know that's rough, but drinking's never really been my thing. I can have a couple drinks with a buddy and then not drink for months and then a couple drinks. But for some people, man, putting that bottle down is hard. Maybe it was my troll. Maybe. Because my troll, the guy that's actually my troll, this guy, I think I would see him in here if he was actually here. Because the sound of him, he sounds pretty thick. So I don't think I'd miss him. You know what I'm saying? So probably isn't the troll. No, that's what I thought too. I thought Grandma had ninja'd out here on me. I was like, Dad, I didn't even. And when I looked back there, I was expecting to see Grandma standing there, you know, like trying to get my attention, you know, let me know she needs help. And there's nothing, guys. I'm freaked out. I still got goosebumps, man. I still feel a little weird. You know that weird feeling you get when somebody's like right there staring at you? That's what I feel right now. As I'm sitting here talking to you guys and, you know, trying to keep up with the conversation and chat and everything, like, well, I'm not playing. I legit, it feels like somebody's standing here staring at me and there's nobody there. I kid you not. All right, let me catch up in this chat here. Yeah, I watched that. I was there for that. I've been rocking with Dolly that long for sure. I was there on that live when little baby Quentin Simon's ghost ran behind him. That shit was crazy. It was so crazy. I got goosebumps for Dolly when that happened. I was like, dude, what the hell did I just see? That did not just happen, right? I got goosebumps. I was like, oh my God, that's intense. It's worse right now. I literally, guys, I'm not playing with you. Ever since I heard that, it feels like there's somebody standing to the left of me, looking over my shoulder. Like literally feels like there's somebody right here staring at me, but there's nothing there. It's dark. The room's dark though. I have the light right here, right? My setup light. So the rest of the room's dark. So, but I can kind of see a little bit, but I'm not playing. It literally feels like somebody's standing here staring at me. I got like literally goosebumps all over and stuff. It's weird. And I've never had that in this house. It's never felt this way in this house before. I heard it again. Yo, I'm tripping. What the hell? Yo, something happens to me. Lisa's on camera, right? Lisa's on camera. My mom can run the channel if I go down, guys. Let me catch up in chat. I know. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, well, I know you guys are staring at me, but I'm not playing. I literally feel like I have somebody that's standing right there. And now, you know, I know that happens when I know deceased, you know, loved ones can pop up, you know, and hover over the shoulder and whatnot. But yeah, Zircon, good to see you. I'm just catching up to the chat. I'm sorry, I totally missed you. Good to see you. Yeah, guys. Okay, looks like I'm caught up in chat, but I'm not playing. I'm not playing, Mom. I wish I was playing. I don't mess around with that ghost stuff. That's not like my genre at all. I don't really do that. It was like the last thing on my mind. I don't really get off into the whole ghost thing. I believe in spiritual stuff and all that. Don't get me wrong, but that's not like something that's in my mind all the time. I'm like so caught up in true crime, MMA, politics, geopolitics, this, that, and the third that ghost that doesn't factor into my brain ever. But I'm not playing. I heard what I heard, and it's tripping me out. All right, let me see who else I got in chat. Don Michelle, good to see you. Good to have you here on this Sunday night. Heck yeah, man! I got a bunch of my favorite people here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and proceed with this video so I can stop tripping out on this weird feeling I have going right here, like right here. I'm gonna go back and listen to this live. Let me look at the timestamp. We're at 126. So that had to been like 122, somewhere in there. Yeah, I'm going back and looking at this timestamp. Because, dude, there's no way. That noise was loud enough. It had to have been picked up on the mic. And that noise was not the noise of anything that happens in this room. Yeah, I'm tripping though. Yo, that's so weird. So weird. A lot of things I expected to happen on a live, right? Trolls in chat, you know, issues with the system, the internet cutting out, I mean, StreamYard going down, this, that, and the third. Me forgetting to say, you know, forgetting what I wanted to say, something like that. You know what I mean? I was ready for all that, prepared for all that. But I wasn't prepared for no damn ghost sitting in on a live stream. I'm not prepared for that. You know what I mean? That shit is not something I planned for on this live. This live was like, oh, I got a thumbnail put out that looks good. I want to see everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. I need to talk to everybody. Let's get a live together. Let's talk about, you know, I gave you guys all the shout out, you know, let you guys know about the channel, where we're at and all this. And yo, this shit's so strange. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in chat. See if you guys are making fun of me. That's what I'm saying, Pat. I'm not playing. Guys, like, this ain't no like, oh, I'm trying to get the chat riled up and get views or anything. This is like dead ass. I'm not playing. I really heard something and like, I feel hella weird now. Let's see. I'm actually, guys, give me a second. Give me a second real quick. I'm actually going to go look. I just want to make sure everything's cool. I'm gonna turn this video on though. I'm gonna let this video play, and I'm gonna mute and go to my avatar. So just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check and make sure everything's cool.
And before EMS could get there, so 911 getting help for those babies and those children was not her first priority. And the prosecutors say that he left with 2 shopping bags full of fentanyl bricks. He is currently on the run, Josh.
Do we know how those other children are doing? Because we know that a 1-year-old boy did pass away and some other children, I guess, did have to be hospitalized. So do we have any sort of update on their conditions?
We don't have any update in the last 72 hours, but we were told that they're doing fine. They were given Narcan. They were administered the Narcan. And then just to give you the timeline, too, this all unfolded a week ago from this past Friday, about 2:45 in the afternoon. And then the authorities are also telling us that around 12:15, there was a mother of a 2-year-old boy, another child, who she went to pick up her son early around 12:15. And then when she got him home, she noticed that he was very lethargic.
All right, I'm back, guys. Dude, there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. Grandma's over in her little room area where she looks at mail and everything every night or does her little thing. So that I have no clue what the hell that was, because that was a sound in this room. That sounded like the door opening up and somebody walking towards me in this room. And it was not her. I don't know. Crazy. They don't have me tripping, Mom. I'm tripping by myself. Okay, so if we were doing this live right now and I was just shooting a pre-record for a premiere or something, yeah, I would be telling you all the same thing on the pre-record. I would have just told you the same experience. This ain't, and nobody's got me tripping out. Like, the experience has got me tripping out. Let's see what else y'all said. I'm glad I made it back too, Zircon. I'm glad I made it back too. Holy goodness. All right, guys, let's keep this video going. Tripping.
You know, for a 2-year-old to be like, you know, not dynamic, not energetic, not moving around, she was very concerned. She called 911. It turned out that he had to be given Narcan. He was resuscitated and that basically.
Stop, drop, and pray. I actually pray before I go live. Before I go live, I pray every time before I go live. So that's I actually do pray literally before we go live. It helps with my anxiety that I have. So yeah, Mom, I already prayed. Y'all got the number to Ghostbusters? I'm about to call their asses. I ain't playing. Yo, they are. Tell Michelle they are. Yo, I'm not playing. Oh, this is nuts, man. This is not how I saw this live going, guys. It's got me totally distracted. I know I'll be fine. Like, I'm not worried about myself physically, right? But the feeling of somebody standing here staring at you and you could feel it, it's intense. It's not just like, oh, I got creeps, you know, oh, big deal, oh, scared. But I literally feel like there's something here. Like, I'm sensitive to energy, right? I know, whatever, say what you want. But like, it feels like there's energy right here that should not freaking be right here. It's weird. Anyways, I know it won't hurt me. But it's still creepy as hell. 1-800-DOLLY. I'll call Dolly up and go, hey, bro, I got a ghost up in my studio room. Can you come help me out, bro? Some throw punches. Oh, shit. You're wild. Oh, my Lord. You prayed over me, Miss Donna. I appreciate you. Has anybody else ever felt that kind of feeling? Like, you're sitting there doing something and you're all by yourself, and then all of a sudden you feel like there's a presence or something? Has anybody else ever had that type of situation? I've experienced crazy things myself, right? That's why I know, like, there's a difference between, like, I never get creeped out in this house. There's like, dude, I go on the back, like the back of our property and chill at little area you can hang out in and stuff. I go through it's completely dark. I'm not scared of shit. All right. This is weird. This is a weird energy feeling. Y'all are going to keep roasting me, aren't you? You guys are so funny in chat, though. But I'm not trying to, Michelle, I'm not trying to give you all weird feelings and shit, but I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. I mean, I figure you guys would rather me, like, you know, share the experience instead of me sitting here acting like it's not happening, right? And like I'm actually just zoned in on this video. I just can't. Thank you, Truth Seeker. I appreciate you. It's only a great channel because I got great people here. It's the community that makes my channel. Right on. Okay, so if anything does happen, like y'all, it's on camera, and I'm sure my mom would love to take my channel over. So you guys can rock with her if I get taken out. But let's go ahead and finish this video. Let's go ahead and finish this video.
Mother saved his life by taking that fast action. But people are extremely disturbed about this because, you know, on paper, on the books, this was a licensed daycare facility. And some changes now, people are saying, well, you know what? They're going to have to go when they inspect these places. Are they going to have to now go looking for these traps? Like you talked about, you mentioned the trap.
Please do, Huntress. You better cover my case.
It's called a trap. It's a stash area that is built in cars. It's built in apartments and houses where drug organizations and drug operatives.
I actually have some sage. I need to get out of my storage. I'm not playing Polywop. I'm going to end up saging this freaking room. That was crazy. I don't need no bad juju in here, man. I don't need no bad vibes, no weird energy. I like to keep it positive in here. This is where I do my thing. So I don't need nobody in here hovering around with no negative energy, all right? I'm going to get the sage out. I ain't even playing.
Can put the drugs and oftentimes the cash. A lot of times in those stashes they find a gun. They find a gun and cash as well. But people are saying, is it time to change that? Dr. Joshua Rocker is that you saw in the package just now. He is the head of pediatric emergency medicine at Cohen Children's Medical Center, a very well-known expert in this area. He said that really parents should think about the same way you would have a fire extinguisher, you'd have cold medicine, you'd have some, you know, mild pain medicine or whatever.
Okay, I got you.
Kit in your home. You should also think about having Narcan in your home because there is so much fentanyl out there in the United States right now. More coming.
Are you hearing this though? I know we got a lot of jokes going on. You all wait for Poltergeist to grab me and pull me off the frame and everything. But did you hear what she just said? That literally this crisis is so large and this crap is everywhere. They implore you to have a Narcan kit with your first date. Like, it's literally like that. It's insane. All right, let me see what else you guys are saying in chat. Sage. Put me on a milk jug. You know what, though, Don Michelle? I've never done that at this house. I usually do it at every house I've ever been at, and I haven't done it at this house. I wonder. But like at the same time, I've never had an experience like that here. Nobody has had. This house has been lived in by my family for, oh my Lord, 20 years at least. Probably more. Could be more. I'm bad at the math. But nobody's ever experienced anything crazy here. Never. The house down the street, yes. My house across the street, yes. But never at this house. Never at this house. So that's why it was so strange to me. That's why it's got me a little creeped out. Is I've never experienced that here. Never experienced anything weird here. It's so damn normal. It's so quiet. It like drives you crazy here. So yeah, that was really strange. I'll put the circle of salt in here around me. I got some pink. Does pink Himalayan salt work for the circle? The salt circle? Y'all know? If I do the pink Himalayan, is that like extra benefits? Get the electrolytes and stuff? Let's watch a paranormal video now. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yo, I get snatched up out of this live stream. It's going to turn into a paranormal video. Unfortunately, Zircon, that is a true statement. Daycares usually, there's a lot of bad stuff that does happen at daycares. Yo, they're wilding out on me, Carson, because I feel like there's a ghost up in here with me today. It's I don't know what's going on. My mom thinks I'm capping. I'm not capping. Let's see what else y'all saying. Man, chat is flying. Yeah, Carson, behind me in the window. So that's the kitchen right there. So every once in a while you'll see grandma, you know, cutting back and forth, doing her coffee. But usually if you see somebody in there, they'll have the lights on. Nobody goes in the kitchen without the lights on. So if you see movement in there in the dark, that shouldn't be happening. Because like I said, grandpa's in bed. He's already down for the night. He don't move unless somebody's helping him. Grandma's in her room doing the mail. And if she's moving around, all the lights are on. All the lights are off. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't. Poltergeist. Let's see what else. Yo, it's all the fish I've caught haunting me. Oh my lord. That'd be a lot of fish, brother. A lot of fish. That'd be a big ass school of fish. All right, guys, I'm trying to get caught up in chat so we can get back to this video. You guys are so wild. The window beside me? That's not funny, Carson. That's not funny. That's not funny because that's outside. All right, that's outside. Okay, that's not the kitchen. The kitchen back there, and that one, right? That one, that's kitchen. This one, that's outside. If you see a face in that one, then that could be a reflection from that way, and that's where the freaking noise was at. So don't do that. Yeah, it did. It did. Okay, it did. I just sounded like JLR talking to the damn puppy. Yo, that shit just got it just got like that. Carson up here messing with me. Why you gotta do that? Carson ain't right. What the hell? All right, let's keep going with the video. Let's just do that and continue
across
the video.
every day across our borders, that it's really possible that somebody might be exposed. He said, especially teens, you know, it's a lot more common with teens, but he said even with babies now, because of the way the dust gets, it takes such a small quantity. If it's put in your mouth, if it's inhaled, enough of it's inhaled, it's very, very easy to overdose. Josh?
And is that a big problem? Because I know that fentanyl-wise, when you talk about the U.S., there are these epidemics. A lot of people have been talking about that for years at this point. But New York City specifically, the Bronx, that general area, is that a growing problem there when it comes to fentanyl?
Well, Josh, that area in the Bronx, in the South Bronx, there, the current head of the DEA operations in Washington D.C.
You're so funny, Tashi. It's probably your neighbors thinking, why the is this guy talking to himself for hours on end? Oh, you know what? That is hella funny. But let me tell you something. You forget I live in California. So people talking to themselves for hours on end is pretty normal out here. Just saying. Yeah, he was. Zircon, he was a cutie. All right, let's continue, guys. So you'll see a lot of laughing in chat, huh? Y'all think this is funny. Huh? I'm getting haunted while I'm trying to do it live. And y'all think it's funny. Mama Cho Bell, good to see you. Good to see you on this Sunday night. Welcome to the party. Or the haunting, whatever you want to call it. One of the two. It's like that. This is the weirdest live I've ever done. It's dead ass. I wouldn't either, Huntress. I wouldn't either. I don't like daycare, period. Let alone a baby that's you got, those challenges like that. I wouldn't either. All right, let's keep rolling, guys.
Ray Donovan told me on Fox 5 a number of months ago. He said that it was El Chapo who back in 2015 first brought fentanyl to the United States in the South Bronx. And people saw it in pieces here and there, but it's also much more commonly a problem as well in the suburbs with pills, with people using it mixed with cocaine, mixed with fentanyl, mixed with whatever other types of drugs, designer drugs they're taking. And the death toll of it is so severe in New York, just in New York City alone, four deaths every hour from this type of, from drug overdose, the vast majority of which is fentanyl related. The head of the DEA, who you just saw in the package, Frank Tarantino, who's the head of the New York field office, he said that this is the number one. Think about that.
BM Turtle Madness. Good to have you here. Pat Gaines throwing me out the aliens. You're more scared of the aliens than the ghosts? Well, Pat Gaines. Man, that's one of those little side missions we could get into, one of those side conversations that you can get me off in the weeds in, because let me tell you my ideas on both of those. Yeah, pretty similar. They're pretty similar. I think the whole ghost thing and the whole alien thing, if you read your scripture, they talk about the same thing, but that's a whole nother topic.
The number one terror threat to the United States in terms of destabilizing the population. And you have to understand, it's like, why aren't we seeing these stories? Because, often, like when there's a shooting, we're talking about it in the news, there's an outcry, but a lot of times people are ashamed when this happens. A lot of times it's treated as a medical emergency, and it's in this kind of gray area. All of these drug policies and drug treatment programs, drug solutions, a lot of them are in a very gray area between medical solutions as well as law enforcement solutions. So there's not the same kind of instant media notification and access when this happens, but there's well over 100,000 lives lost just over the past year, according to what the DEA is telling us. That's a huge number of lives lost due to these drug overdoses, and they say that they only see it continuing to increase and that it's flooded. And I've spoken also with other federal law enforcement agents who have been basically involved in this.
Oh, you got to do me like that, Roger? An alien ghost? Y'all are. I can't wait till memberships open up, guys, because I'm telling you right now, some of the stuff you guys have brought up in the lives that have nothing to do with the live that I'm running, some of those are great conversations that I can't wait to have on members only. Because, dude, we're going to have some good conversations. We're going to get into some stuff. We're definitely going to get into stuff once we get the members open. Because I'm going to have that type of stuff behind the paywall where it's just us and we all have fun. Members only. Yeah, I don't want no trolls in with those ones. But the aliens and the ghost thing, dude, I could oh my Lord, the stuff we could get into with that alone.
Entire career, and they said they have never seen in the United States the quantity of drugs. In fact, just a couple of days before the daycare overdose happened in the Bronx, there was a police officer in a smaller upstate community called Poughkeepsie, New York. They were on a drug raid. They were raiding a drug dealer, an accused drug dealer of cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl. They were in his place, and one of the there was so much in there that one of the officers ended up accidentally overdosing just from environmental contamination of it. So, excuse me, that's why when you see some of these raids happening now, you'll see the officers and the federal agents, they'll be completely suited up.
That happens to me all the time, Criminal Med. I call it procrastination. I'll be like, I really need to get that done. And then I lose that argument. And I'm just like, damn, I should have got that done. Now I feel lazy. But I always lose those arguments. I call it procrastination, but I could be wrong.
Up in hazmat suits, and a lot of times they won't even go in until they have the proper gear and have a decontamination tent set up, which they did outside of the daycare center the day that this all happened. We've had stories too where fentanyl found its way into prisons, and guards have overdosed accidentally, not knowing what was in that package. So it's extremely dangerous, 50 times more dangerous than heroin is, and the fact that it's in powder form and fine form. What the medical experts are telling us is, if you just touch it, that's it, and you wash your hands right after, not a problem. But if you touch it and then touch your eye or touch your mouth, or a larger quantity where you're inhaling it into your nose, the doctor said, think about it. Your nose has so many blood vessels there. It's a very easy passageway for things for contaminants to get into your bloodstream and blood system right away. So a lot to think about here, and definitely a sense of urgency, I think, and that we need to be paying a lot more attention to about this issue. Josh?
For sure. All right. Lisa Evers there with Fox 5 New York. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and I'm sure we'll be in touch as we do get new details.
Yes, absolutely, Josh. Thank you very much.
I'll get her your info. I'm sorry. I apologize, Bees. I was wrapped up. I had a lot of errands and
Idaho
chores.
prosecutors have announced.
I had a lot of errands and chores today to do today. Yeah. So I will get her that. I apologize, Bees. All right, let me queue up this next video I got for us. All right, so this is like the most updated video I could find for information on this daycare situation. So before we jump into that, though, let me make sure I'm caught up in chat. That's so true. That's so true, man. Procrastination's it's horrible. I hate it. I hate it. It's been like my biggest nemesis my whole life. All right. We caught up, guys. We caught up. Let's go ahead and jump into this next video. There should be some updated info for us on this case. But that's all I got for us tonight is this video, and then we're gonna call it a night. And we'll be back tomorrow. Man, actually, why I got you guys here, I got like 37 of you all here. I came across a documentary today. It's like a 2-hour doc, right? And it is about one of the world's worst serial killers from South America. And he is up to get out. He's legitimately up to get out of jail. And I was thinking about covering that documentary, that 2-hour documentary, doing a review reaction to it. But I'm just not sure if everybody want to hang out for a 2-hour doc. Let's be realistic. If we're covering a 2-hour doc, it's probably going to be more like freaking 3-4 hours with the way we stop and talk. But I kind of want to do it. I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah, I was wanting to see, maybe I'll post it in the community page. I'll post it in the community page and see how many people will be down for that doc live, who's going to show up to watch that live. I might do it regardless if people show up or not, to be honest with you guys. I didn't know that much about this man. And after I watched his documentary and found out that he could be getting out of jail soon, we're talking about somebody that's killed over 150 children. And this man's about to get out. Possibility of getting out this year, and the documentary is so well done. It's an awesome documentary, and I'm really thinking about covering it on the live. So I'm gonna, in the community chat, I'm gonna put a poll in to see if you guys are down to watch that or not. A 2-hour doc with me, part 1, part 2. We could do that too. That would be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do it in 2 parts. But I don't think a lot of you guys have heard about this guy, because I didn't even know about this guy, and I know I'm a serial killer fanatic, bro. I know a lot about him, and I didn't even know about this guy. So watching the documentary, I was like, I think we should watch this as a channel, as a community together. That way you guys can learn about it, and we can get caught up on it. And especially if this guy's going to be getting out, like insane. Like this dude, Colombia, criminal med Colombia. I honestly, I kind of wanted to do it today, but then everything got away with, the chores and all that stuff. So, but yeah, guys, I'm thinking we should do that then. Maybe I'll do that. I'll make some cool ass thumbnails for it. I'll put the poll up either way. I think we're going to do it either way. Even if I pull up, I'm going to do it either way. We'll probably cut it into 2-part. What we'll do is we'll get started on it. And if it's going to end up running too long, then we'll do a 2-parter on it. But yeah, I think we should cover this one. because the documentary is put together amazing, and I feel like it'd be really good content that we could review and react to, on top of getting the education on this individual. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat, though, while I've been running my mouth. Let's see. Oh, I agree with that statement, Pat Gaines. All right, Mr. Michigan, good night, sir. It was good having you here, brother. Missed you. All right, cool. All right, so I think most of y'all are probably going to show up for that live. Like I said, I'll put up that poll. Either way, we're probably going to run it live. But yeah, I'm glad I remember that. Let's go ahead and jump into this last video, though, guys. Give me some ones in chat. Make sure y'all can hear it.
In New York City, we are tracking updates on the death of a toddler who overdosed on fentanyl while at a daycare center. New reporting from the New York Post revealing information now about that daycare owner, that she moved from New York from her native Dominican Republic 9 years ago after a...
Oh, so she a foreigner. Okay. Those things. Thank you, ladies. I see the ones in chat. Huntress, Criminal Med, appreciate you. Ty, thank you, appreciate you. All right. So she a foreigner, huh? She a foreigner. Okay. Things are making a little bit more sense now.
Potentially sham.
So yeah, she definitely needed a death penalty then, right? You can come over to my country and you can start slinging poison to my countrymen and killing our babies. Death penalty.
Marriage to her ex-husband to allegedly obtain a green card. Well, last week,
oh, so she one of those. So she a foreigner, came over and get the green card and sling illegal substances to kill off my countrymen and babies. Okay, all right. What the hell?
That drugs, including fentanyl, were found hidden beneath the floorboards
Look at
that Bronx daycare, right underneath the area where the children
Are
played.
you
The
kidding me?
daycare owner, 36-year-old Gray Mendez, is one of 2 people arrested so far. To talk about this new reporting, we are bringing in Georgia Worrell, New York Post reporter, and I know you also spoke with the family of the daycare owner's ex-husband. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I know, because look, Josephine Rock and anybody else in chat, right? Trust me, I'm pro strong ass borders. I don't know if I could consider myself technically, a Republican. I tend to stand more like, I don't know. I'm more in the middle, right? I'm more constitutionalist, fiscally conservative, right? But I'm with that wall shit. I'm with strong borders because, look, we have people that are coming over here getting their green cards, right? Coming over here legally and still doing this shit. On top of the massive amounts of individuals coming over here illegally now, doing the same stuff, if not slinging devastating substances, they're unaliving people. Like, it's in the news every day, damn near. Oh, it's one of those ones, man. I have to stay off. I can't get on it too much. But this case right here, this case is direct. This is a direct. Yeah, they're directly connected. You can't argue it.
For having me, Natasha.
Georgia, what did you learn in your conversation with the ex-husband? He claims that he was swindled by that daycare owner.
So I actually wasn't able to speak with the ex-husband himself, but I did talk to his family at their Fort George apartment over on Friday, and they told me that basically it was a sham of a marriage. He was swindled into marrying her after the two were introduced by a mutual friend and had been in an online relationship for a while Gray Mendez was in her native Dominican Republic. And the man she eventually ended up marrying was in the Bronx. And then after a while of online dating, that they decided that she should move here to get married to him. All the while, he believed that that was something she.
So a setup, man. That's a setup. It's like, bro. That stuff's been happening for a long time. People getting set up, the marriage, the green card, citizenship, and stuff like that. That's been popping for a long time. So that's nothing new. But like literally, she came over here, used the old school hustle to get citizenship, and then use that citizenship to set up fentanyl. distribution. It's freaking insane. My Lord. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Dawn Michelle. I appreciate you posting that. Thank you all for everybody that's been cranking out that watch time for me. There's so many of you that are turning on your extra devices and letting my videos run to crank those watch time hours up. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, we've taken big chunks out of it in the last few days. Much love to everybody that's doing that. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see what else y'all saying in chat. Man, I got a feeling with I'm already seeing the way that you guys talk about certain things in this chat that aren't particularly the true crime case that we're on. But I could tell with the stuff that you guys say in chat that if I was to make another channel where we talked about other things, I think most of you would show up, because it looks like most of you have pretty strong opinions on your politics, your religious standpoints and all that stuff. So the more we hit these live streams, the more you guys have these little side conversations, the more it's making me feel like maybe later on I will start up that second channel so we can have a place to go talk about other things that are a little bit not true crime friendly, I guess, for some people. That way I can keep this, more pure over here. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm sorry. My ass is reading slow tonight. Let's see what else y'all saying. Read y'all a nighttime story to fall asleep. Maybe if you're lucky. You can't do politics, criminal men. That's why I can debate in true crime so well, and I don't get all flustered and weird about things, is because I do political debate. So if you could do political debate or religious debate, like you step into true crime it's easy to debate and have conversations in. But some people can't do politics, man. They just can't. There's nothing wrong with it though. Nothing wrong with it. But as far as men go, don't come for me on this, but I feel like men don't have a choice. I think we're supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to have a choice in the matter. I think we're supposed to pay attention to things like that and stay on top of stuff like that, because politics shape our communities. They shape everything around us. So somebody got to do it. And traditionally, men did that thing, and a lot of men now think it's optional, to pay attention or not, to be involved or not. And I don't think it's optional. But definitely respect anybody that, anybody stance on anything. And if it's something that you don't get down with, then you don't get down with it. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Unless you're a guy, I'll argue with you if you're a guy. Josephine Rock. But here's the thing, man. When I talk about another channel, I'm not talking about YouTube. We're going to be, I'm in the middle of setting. I already have Rumble set up for this channel. I'm just working some of the kinks out, trying to figure it out. But pretty quicker, we're going to be broadcasting to both YouTube and Rumble when we do these lives. So maybe over on the Rumble channel, whenever I have topics I want to talk about, I'll just let you all know that we're going to be talking about those topics, and I'll do it over on Rumble. I understand completely the analytics and the way YouTube works. That's why I don't get too deep off into the politics or the economics, even though I can tie a lot of certain politics into cases, because like I said, they're connected, believe it or not. Donna Clark, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm starting to see that there's a lot of people in my community that they're not just smart on the whole true crime stuff. Like, you guys are well-rounded on your knowledge on so many other topics. And I see it with the things you guys talk about in chat. So I got a feeling a lot of y'all would come over. Hell yeah, that's my boy. Thank you, Mr. Michigan. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to catch him, chat. Trying to catch him. I ain't doing nothing like that, Huntress. I understand Pat Gaines. Not a lot of people can. Not a lot of people can. But you know what's funny too, guys, is I've come across a lot of people that don't like to talk about politics, but for some reason they'll talk to me about it. I'm pretty good at. I can talk about not just that. I can talk about topics, right, in a way that I don't project my beliefs on you. We talk about just the facts of it and like break down the dynamics. And I usually do really well with people that don't like to talk about things. They like tend to open up more because I don't attack them. I let them actually, speak their mind and whatnot. But definitely you won't have to worry about that on this channel. That's why I'm thinking about doing another channel for sure, though. Because I have a lot of stuff to say, guys. I got a lot of stuff to say. Yo, I like that. Win 100%. We the people for a reason. Yeah. No, I can't wait for memberships, man. I got so many like non-true crime stories that we'll be able to talk about on the membership lives. Definitely gonna be fun on those ones. I got a lot of fun life stories. I love Bees. Bees, you're so funny. You so funny, Bees. You got funny truths. That's what I'm talking about too, guys. So when I'm not talking about like members only content, like I have a lot of different ideas for it, but one of them is definitely doing members only lives, right? Where we panel and, we might talk about specific case or we might just have open free discussion. But definitely you guys have been waiting for the panels to start happening. I think that's when we're going to start doing them. I think that's the way I want to start doing the panels to start off is we'll do members only panels. And I'll do other panels too for non-members, but I think we're going to start the panels with members. That way we can all panels are different, man. You get connected a little bit different. And then once our community, maybe does like a month or so of like members only panels, then we'll start doing like panels for everybody. But what we cover in those panels and those members only lives, it's going to be open. Definitely going to be open topics. Not politics or religion, but other open topics, other stories and whatnot, life stuff. I'll save the politics and the religious stuff for Rumble. Don't worry, guys. Promise. What? Oh my lord! Don't start that, Wind. Yo, you want the trolls to come clip? They're definitely gonna come clip me now. If that gets out, that I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. Yo, you know how fast like I would get clipped? They would come for me so quick. Like, oh my god, we have a dude doing OnlyFans in the true crime community. We couldn't find a record on this guy. We couldn't find any dirt on him. He's never been arrested or locked up or anything, but he's got an OnlyFans. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Could you imagine the clip channels running wild with that? Maybe we should do that. Give me some more people over here, huh? No, yes, Huntress, I do. I have an OnlyFans. Spread it around, guys. Oh my lord, maybe that's the secret to getting us more subscribers over here, guys. Building the community up. Maybe your ladies just need to be like, oh, did you guys hear? Yeah, he's got one. I don't got one, bro, but maybe that'll send them over here. I missed B's comment. Where did B say? What did B say? Bees, you say a lot. Bees be like make me turn red all the time. Let's see. I can't even keep up with the chat. Y'all are going off tonight. Bro, that ain't no joke. Mr. Michigan, you and Bees had my face hurting for like 24 hours. After my live stream with you two, oh my Lord. I'm not playing. My face hurt. When am I usually on, Zircon? I wish I had like a real steady schedule for this, but I don't. I have to work my YouTube in around work in the morning, taking care of my grandparents, and then when I have my kids, spending time with my kids. So my schedule right now ain't real solid, but I feel like the longer I keep going, we'll probably get a solid schedule going, more than likely. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, Roger, is like a lot of people lump the political talk into like what they see on TV instead of like, the finer points of it, the nuances of the political speech or the political talk. Not so much the mudslinging aspect and the BS, but like the finer workings of it. Oh, you guys are so funny. Let's see. God, it's hard to keep up with you all. Yo, that's a good idea, Toshi. I wouldn't need a sugar mama. I would. Dang, Toshi making sense over here. Toshi over here making sense. You trying to be my manager or what? You know how to work this situation? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's as of right now. They're calling the bell. Make sure that bell's on is the best way to know when I'm going live. But I'm trying to go live at least once a day. Our lives lately, recently, have been like 3 hours every day. I think was it yesterday or Friday? I did 2 lives. I think we did like 6 hours of live. But I've been trying to go live once a day, and then if I have time, I try to drop another video too. I like to drop a premiere and a live once a day. Would be preferable. All right, let me see. Okay, you go to bed, Mom? Love you. I'll see you on the next live, and I'll send you B's info. I know. I'll send her your info. I'm sorry, B's. I'm sorry. Once you start doing this YouTube thing, man, it takes up a lot of your time. I don't think people realize how much time it takes up. Like thumbnails, figuring out like information, trying to figure out what, like, because like one of the things, like say I pick a topic, right, and we're going to talk on this topic, I can either go out and find articles to read you guys, right, which is fine. I can do that. It's fine. Or I can go out and find like the best news clips or best like breakdown clips that are going to cover that same information. And they're going to be a lot funner to react to and review than me sitting there reading. So that takes time, right? So there's so much that goes into this stuff. It's insane. Let me see. Making my way down. I like that idea, right? Fishing trips off for business expenses. I like that. I like that. That's what I'm saying. Next Turtle Island. I already know it's going to come down to me and Huntress. I've already called it. Yeah, I'm coming for Turtle Island, dude. Like I said, Sam got me on this one. Sam's Rock Collection more. Much love to Sam. Changed the whole channel direction, right? But now I'm coming for that belt. I want that damn belt. I don't even care about the money. I want the belt. Dude, I will have, and I know Dolly wants somebody that was going to rock that belt, dude, and I will rock that damn belt. I'm just saying. Just saying. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Huntress has always got a good comment for me. Yo, you and my mom, Bees, you and my mom are like, I'm not even playing. How many other content creators legitimately got one of their mods and their mom take over their chat, take over their live stream? Like, I got to be the only one that experiences that. Carson, okay, I know Carson still needs her belt. I agree, but she said she was going to take the next season off. That's what I thought I heard her say. She was like, I don't know about next season. I'm going to tell Dolly not to put me on next season. I think like if she wants to take a break, me and Huntress we could go at it for that. We can kick everybody else off the island. It'll be me and Huntress at the end. Oh, Tashi's your manager? She's your manager? Yeah. Well, she's the one that brought up OnlyFans, bro. So I was just saying, like, she's trying to manage me because I don't know about all that stuff. Tell her, Tashi. You gotta keep your client in check there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd say I'm fairly close with both my parents. I think they both know me pretty well. Pretty well. Quit talking smack so you could get off here. No, mom. You know what runs in the family? Both sides of my family talk a lot of smack. Yo, I got the hair for it. I got that Tarzan hair. Could rock it. Is Silent J still here chilling? And still no Joyce. That's a crazy thing right there. You know what I mean? It's like, water is wet. Josh is here. Joyce is here. It's just like they go hand in hand. And still no Joyce. All right. I know, Joyce. Where you at? Where you at, Joyce? I don't think Joyce has ever been in my channel, Silent J. I don't think Joyce has ever been over here, to be honest with you. I could be wrong, but I don't think she's ever been here. So, if you're trying to hide, you found a good spot to hide. All right, guys, let's go ahead and proceed with this video. Y'all keep me going in chat too long.
We actually wanted. However, when she finally did arrive and the couple was married, it became very clear all of a sudden that was not something that she had actually wanted. It seemed that she became very disinterested in him, and that her real priorities were going out to clubs, getting promiscuous, which is what the sister told me, drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking hookah. She spent very little time with him, with his family. They only met her twice, and each time she was very dismissive of them. And the sister and his family told me that he was completely brokenhearted about what transpired.
What a mess, man. What a mess. What do? You marry a woman. I don't even know what to believe on this one. It's like, is the husband have anything to do with it? It sounds like he just got used for a green card. Or does he know what's going on? Like, oh, this is a bad one. This is like so bad all the way around. What are you guys saying in chat? Don Michelle. Well, thank you, Don Michelle. I think it's pretty cool too. My kids think it's pretty cool. But at least two of my kids think it's pretty cool that I have the channel. They drop in every once in a while. But yeah, it's awesome. I love the fact that my mom gets to come hang out with a bunch of ladies that are into true crime like she is. And it seems like a lot of you are fairly similar to her, personality wise, sense of humor wise, definitely. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of content creators whose family don't, they don't come around or anything like that. They don't have nothing to do with the YouTube thing. But yeah, it's been pretty dope that my mom comes in. She's been rocking since before the lives too. She's been watching my content since I started putting out the true crime content. I think it was the Murdaugh trial, right, Mom? The Murdaugh trial, that's what got you hooked. And then, I think once you realized I was making videos, that was it. It was over. All right, guys, let's keep rolling.
He had believed that she really wanted to be married, but after a while, it became unsustainable. He, who had graduated college, had a great job, they ended up terminating the marriage and getting divorced in 2017.
Okay. And I mean, there are plenty of ex-in-laws out there who would have a reason to say unflattering.
Yo, I didn't know that. Tashi, that's your mom? That's your mom, Tashi? I didn't realize that okay, cool. Damn, that's awesome. Don't you worry about it, bees. Don't you worry about it. When they pop in to say hi, and then they're out. So they're not on the true crime wagon yet. They're not old enough yet. I think I don't know the age where young women start getting into the true crime thing, but I know eventually they will. Eventually, all three of my daughters will be like, "Oh my God, my dad does a true crime channel." Like this whole time, it's going to hit them once they get into the true crime, because we all know it's inevitable. Let's see. All right, guys, let's keep rolling.
Flattering things. And any way to verify any of these claims at this time?
Right. So we do know that the people I spoke to, they were the Ventura family, and the husband, we saw divorce records confirming that it was indeed the husband, the ex-husband.
Okay, I appreciate that. Georgia Worrell, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider.
All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got on this one. I wish I would have dug a little bit more or had a little bit more time to dig on this one, the daycare situation. But it just wasn't much out there. There just wasn't much out there. This was like the most recent thing I could find. But I think this is going to be on the rotation now, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and stay caught up with this one and any new information that comes out on this particular one. We're going to have to follow it, right? We're going to have to follow it. It's got babies involved, so we got to follow it. But yeah, let me close that up. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for us tonight. It was for everybody that's here that wasn't here at the beginning. I'll just get mad shout out to everybody, give love to everybody. The channel's when we started this live, it was at 725 subscribers. So we're up like over 100 subscribers in 2 weeks. Returning viewers are up like 200. Our watch hours are up because of all you awesome people like just cranking out the content for me, just playing all my content. And then shout out to all the people that have donated to the channel to help pay for the StreamYard, the YouTube Premium, like Canva that I use for like the thumbnails and all that stuff. Yeah, guys, huge shout out to everybody that's donated to the channel. I appreciate you greatly. All that stuff goes directly to the channel. I keep this channel, what's going on with this channel, completely separate from the rest of my stuff. So I appreciate it greatly. Right now, I mean, we're looking good for the next, we're looking good. We're looking good on everything that runs this channel being paid for the next couple months. So I appreciate everybody. The most recent person to donate to the channel, Miss Criminal Met, appreciate you. Woke up this morning and I saw that. Appreciate you. So yeah, guys, that was the main reason I even started this live today, was just to give shout outs and love for everybody, for all the support, you guys. That was the main reason I'm here. But then, we got into the videos and whatnot. But yeah, I can't put into words the feeling of this community and the support y'all give. Like, it's insane. It's insane. And I'm not talking like the monetary stuff either. Not just that. I'm talking about like literally the constant engagement in the comments, you guys showing up for the lives, the conversational lives. It's literally everything that I wanted this channel to turn out. It's turning out to be, and some, like, even better than I thought I could do. And then maybe because I thought it was just going to be me, I didn't realize that it was going to be this community helping me grow it. And yeah, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away, guys. But I could sit here for probably 30, 45 minutes, an hour, and just be all sappy and tell you how much I appreciate it. But I'm not going to put you guys through that. I'm sorry about like 9:35 out here. I got work in the morning. As much as I want to stay on here and chat with y'all, I should probably wrap it up and, be responsible. But yeah, man. Can't wait for this coming week, man. We got a whole another week of true crime, baby. We're going to get into. Man, I hate getting off lives. I hate wrapping lives up. I do. It sucks every freaking time. But yeah, guys, much love to you guys. I appreciate you all. Hope you guys have an amazing night. And I better see you all here on the next live. All right. Better see you all here. But that being said, you guys know the deal. Socials, the links for the socials are down in the video description. They're in the channel description. If you want to donate, links for all that too are in the channel description and the video description. If you donate, leave your name. Let me know what you think about the channel, and let me know if I can use either one of your names, either your real name or your screen name. Let me know if I can give you the shout out so I can show appreciation for it. That's it, guys. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy, the real Piscine Predator, aka TPP, baby. Until next video, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.